So any questions you have, I'm willing to answer.
Yeah, let's see if he actually answers the question. Watch this.
Do you have an official title with the township?
Well, I assist Ms. Henyard, Supervisor Henyard, and I'm the manager of the Thornton Township Food Pantry.
They said, what is your title? Basically, Tiffany's homie. You said I assist her. So do the people at checkout in the grocery store. They assist her also. Okay? They're not on the microphone trying to answer questions about government. Oh, you work at the food pantry? Okay. So, who in here asked a question about the food pantry? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought. Then what the f is you doing in here? Are you looking for food in the pantry? Because this ain't the pantry. But you talking about people not being qualified. The person talking about people not being qualified is talking to the news people while not being f***ing qualified. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Mama had to go to work today, so mama missed all the fun. She did. She had to go to a J-O-B. She did. That's where she was at. That's why she wasn't live when everybody else was, watching this here thing. Tiffany forgot her makeup. She said, look, okay, I got to get the work done or I got to put my makeup on. Okay, something's going to have to suffer. And it was us, because then we got to look at her like this. You get it. You get it. Okay. All right. So let's hop on in and see what happened at this conference. So she did another press conference. She got her normal, pals, all her favorites, this lady. I don't know why. Why should be looking at, is this your mother, Tiffany? Because why should be looking at you like, that's my baby. All right, let's hop in. Do not delay. Shut up, mama. Okay.
Basically, it's part of the democratic process. Every town, village, city, and also park and library board, this is the process.
Okay.
People are entitled to have their opinion on who they object to, and then you have to plead your case before the electoral board.
Okay.
Obviously, you were not on those ballots today. You went the caucus route. Do you have any regrets of going that route with your Democratic career?
Definitely not. I will be on the ballot come April.
And so can you explain how you expect to get on the ballot as a write-in or some other type of way?
The people will put me on the ballot. So we're doing the legal routes, which you guys heard me speak to yesterday, and we will be on the ballot.
And then can you explain further in terms of the objections today, why you have your supporters, your allies, challenging supervisor candidates?
Well, I don't have anyone challenging anyone. Everybody is have their opinion to challenge whoever they like. And
I don't have anybody challenging anyone. I mean, people can challenge me if they are, which they are, but they're not, of course, because there's no one challenging anyone for anything. Tiffany, you just talking at this point, and your homies is gonna let you do it. They just gonna let you do it. They're just gonna let her do it.
everybody gets the opportunity to due process. So I'm gonna let them speak this evening, and they can tell you how the process goes.
Okay.
As it relates to you running for office, you got to make sure your paperwork's tight. Paperwork's not tight, people can challenge you and say, hey, I want to challenge this person because they don't have enough signatures, or they forgot to file a certain form.
Oh, because that's what she's planning on doing to the other people, even though she hates it when people do shit like that to her. Oh, but she's definitely planning. Y'all better have y'all shit right, or I'm gonna make sure y'all can't be on there. This the type of shit she on. After she just cried about how it was so unfair. They can't beat me. Why you caught up on little stuff? You scared you can't beat them? It sounds like, oh my God. If through all that stuff that happened, if you start to feel sorry for Tiffany, please remind yourself of who she is, okay?
Things of that nature is what people challenge one another on this evening.
There's some saying that you didn't ask allies, supporters to challenge the various candidates. It was on their own.
Yes, it was on their own. I do not have to do that. Everyone knows this process, and anyone can challenge anybody. As you can see, you saw people willing and dealing today. I've checked to people that was trying to knock someone off the ballot, but then they wanted to save them. Conflict of interest. So you saw that with your own two eyes.
And I know yesterday you told us you felt like this whole process has been a machine of politics. Do you think that's continued today? I know you objected to an attorney representing someone. Do you feel like that's all still on display?
I think politics will always be on display as it relates to government because people play politics with the residents' minds.
I can't believe Tiffany decided to do that. Like, for real, the politics, now is the time for this? Tiffany, no. No, Tiffany. And her homies ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna be like, come on. Not now. The politics. Her and this, oh my God, now is not the time for Tiffany lingo. It's not. It really ain't. It's just not, Tiffany. Tiffany, look at me. Look at me. No. Bad Tiffany. Bad. She can't help herself. Look at her. Girl, I don't know who told you not to put your makeup on, but now is not the time for that shit, okay? Now is not the time to try to look humble. All right? Or desperate. Whatever look you were going for. I mean, you hit it on the mark. You definitely look desperate. But now's not the time for that, okay? I want to see that Tiffany confidence. Let me see the Tiffany confidence, okay?
And with their money.
Uh-huh.
And as it relates to last night's meeting, you've mentioned that Thornton Township is shutting down. Can you give a timeline, a deadline in terms of that, and how will that impact residents?
So when I mentioned that last night, I also stated that I'm waiting on legal to basically direct us on our options. As you know, I stated we are without insurance because 2 trustees did not show up to do their job, which is come and vote and make sure the people had the resources needed, which is insurance, so we can still operate. So what does that mean? People jobs are at stake. If we shut down, we got over 100-some employees. Where they gonna go? It's the holiday season. I do have a heart. That's why you still see us constantly operating, despite us not having insurance.
She said, I have a heart. Really, bitch? Really? Tiffany, I'm asking you a question. Do you have a heart? You said you had a heart. I'm wondering where it's at. Okay? Is it under your wig? Let it breathe, honey. Let it breathe. Pull it out. Let it breathe every once in a while. Okay? Your heart is suffocating. Oh, is that not where it's at? Well, where the fuck is it, bitch? Because we ain't seen it yet. Tiffany. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. She says, I have a heart. And then she makes this face. She says, I have a heart. All right, bitch. Why don't I believe you? Tiffany?
And when it comes to the government functions, I know you mentioned you're still figuring out the police chief with Dalton. Will he have a job tomorrow?
Well, currently right now, I'm only speaking to Township and as it relates to the electoral board. Any more questions? All right, so I'm going to let Michael Smith come up and you can hear from him on the questions you asked me about other people.
As it relates to being an objector, I am a duly qualified registered voter here in Thornton Township, a taxpayer, and as my objection says, I want to see that the process is followed legally. That's why I submitted objections. I submit objections every election cycle. This is not the first time, but to throw a punch at the supervisor, I find very critical or funny. Napoleon Harris as well has filed objections as well against these candidates and used people to do it on his behalf, as well as Christopher Clark, who's also a candidate for supervisor. I don't know who's feeding the media the information, but let's just put it all out there. They have put individuals out to challenge candidates. The supervisor at no point asked me to put forth a challenge. I did my due diligence. I requested every person that submitted their nomination papers for whatever office they were seeking.
Anybody wanna guess whether or not this man got a wife? My guess is no. I'm guessing. I'm trying to imagine. I'm like trying to imagine his wife, like what she, if she exists, and I'm just not seeing her. I'm just not seeing her. I don't think so. I can't imagine. I can't imagine that somebody is married to this. I just can't. I'm having a hard time. Honestly, all of these are given single, and and Tiffany definitely gonna be single in couple minutes here, if she ain't already. I ain't seen her boyfriend. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all seen him.
I got them. I did my due diligence in looking through each nomination paper, and I filed my objection. As stated before, I think we ought to stick to the facts of the whole matter. We have individuals that are running for office that are not qualified. Mr. Napoleon Harris is not a duly qualified resident in Thornton Township.
Yeah, neither is Tiffany, as she nods her fucking head. Look at this bitch. Oh my God. If somebody don't come and get this thing out of here. Oh, Tiffany, I can't believe I almost felt sorry for you, bitch. I can't believe it. Don't you worry. It won't happen again. It won't fucking happen again. Eye on the prize. Tiffany, I don't give a fuck who replaces her, okay? It don't matter. It don't even fucking matter at this point, okay? It's just on spite. It's on spite, bitch. It's on spite.
I think those are some of the issues that I would ask the media to look into.
Oh my God.
He is a Flossmoor resident and have been for several years.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
On December the 17th, when the board meets again, will the decision be made? What was the process that'll take place then?
Well, I pray that they show up to the board meeting, because right now we don't have insurance. So I hope it don't take that long to have a meeting. I will continue to call special board meetings so that we can clear up our issues, so that our staff and our residents can have the resources they need to succeed. So I will be calling another meeting next week. If you're not paying attention, they're just trying to wear down the clock as it relates to the appointment for the trustee that's vacant. All right, keep.
Oh, is anybody going to ask her? Y'all might have seen this already. I didn't see it. I wonder if anybody during this meeting asked her who this candidate is she wants to put up for that trustee spot. I still don't know. I still don't know. I think it's that guy who be toting around all her stuff in the little buggy. I think it's him, the guy who got laid off at Thornton. The trustee that got, or the whatever his job was that got laid off. I think it's him. That's what I think.
Price.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
As it
asshole.
relates to challenges,
Sorry.
this is nothing new for me.
I know it
I've been
ain't.
doing challenges in Illinois for
kicking
many
shit up
years.
Forever. That's my
It's
first
a
Big
part of the
Mac.
process. When you run for office, it tells you in the
Now, why are you talking about running for office? You know you ain't never ran a day in your life, sir.
candidate's guide you should seek legal advice. So when people make major flaws on their paperwork, that's their mistake, not ours. If this was
Yeah, that's your job to pick it out and point it out. But then to get mad when anybody points out when Tiffany's fucking up. Ain't that right? Did I get it? Did I nail it? I feel like I nailed it.
an NFL game, since we refer to Napoleon, if this was an NFL game and there was only 2 seconds left, you call a time.
This dude must be a fan of Napoleon. He's always talking about his sports history and stuff like that. If you just want an autograph, just fucking say that, okay?
I'm out. You're on the 50-yard line, but you got a kicker that can kick and win that game from you from that distance. That's what you do. It's part of the
Oh my God. Listen to this man give advice on how people should play sports. This is how you play the game. Well, this is how you talk about it, because you ain't fit to play. Okay? You're going to have a heart attack on your first day. That's what you're going to have. Mr. Keith, that's what you're going to have if you try it. Oh my God. It's the audacity. It's the audaciousness. Look, You know what?
the process. So I think there's a lot of more pressing issues than this process, especially at Thornton Township. We've had people put out misinformation on social media stating that they've called in to do it wasn't a phone poll. How was it worded? No, they called it something else, a consent to vote for insurance. We passed out information yesterday to all the news stations that showed the emails from the attorneys, which specifically said that you cannot do it, it's illegal, you must be in person. None of the news stations aired that. And we gave the actual emails
Look
that
at Tiffany.
came from the
Look at Tiffany. Yup. Yup. We had the email and everything. You want us to show it to you? Nah, we can't do that. We don't know where it's at. We had it, but then we lost it. And then somehow there was a fire and it burned up in it. Look at this homeboy looking at him like, dang, you told that lie with a straight face, boss. Look at these three. Look at this. Look at this bullshit on my screen right now. This called the bullshit squad.
the law offices that represent the township.
Oh, yeah.
So the misinformation is being put out. I think that's some of the things that we're trying to focus on.
Oh, yeah.
So any questions you have, I'm willing to answer.
Yeah, let's see if he actually answers the question. Watch this. Let's see.
Just to confirm, you're Keith Price, correct?
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Do you have an official title with the township?
Well, I assist Ms. Henyard, Supervisor Henyard, and I'm the manager of the Thornton Township Food Pantry.
And do you feel confident with the objections you guys made today that those will stand on the 17th when the board hears?
I don't usually file objections frivolously. I don't do it.
Okay, that don't answer the question. Keith, that wasn't even a sneaky way to not look at this. I can't get over Tiffany's fucking smirk. Like, what? Okay. Once again, his homeboy just staring at the back of his fucking head. He's just watching his temples. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is this a plot look? What is this? This he like, I don't usually just frivolously do the things that I always do that y'all see me do. I don't usually frivolously just do the thing that y'all always see me fucking doing. Like I don't frivolously do those things. They said, what is your title? Basically, Tiffany's homie. You said I assist her. So do the people at checkout in the grocery store. They assist her also. Okay? They're not on the microphone trying to answer questions about government. They're not doing that. Oh, you work at the food pantry? Okay. So, who in here asked a question about the goddamn food pantry? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought. Then what the fuck is you doing in here? Are you looking for food in the pantry? Because this ain't the pantry. I'm just wondering, like, but you talking about people not being qualified. Now here, let that sink in. The person talking about people not being qualified is talking to the news people while not being fucking qualified. Keith, shut up. Just do yourself a favor and shut the fuck up.
When I file objections, it's because mainly flaws in paperwork.
Flaws.
So I feel very confident.
Oh
Actually, 2 people are gone already that never even got called because of major flaws. So I don't just put in shotgun challenges. I put in good, thorough check challenges.
Look at this. Tiffany, like, that's right.
Thank you, guys.
Did you put in anything about Tiffany? Cause she been fucking up for a while. Did you? Oh, you didn't put in none of those challenges. Oh, you didn't. There was no challenges. You couldn't think of anything to challenge Tiffany. You just feel like she's done every single thing right this whole time, and that's how I know you full of shit. That's how I know. Like if you had pointed out one thing, challenge her on something. But no, you can't. You won't because she's paying you. Period. On period.
Guys, appreciate it. Take care. All right, you too. Thanks.
Come on, Darlene. Come on, Darlene. Darlene, her name is Gray, I think, but she's wearing green. Darlene Green. Now look at this thing. Look at this. Whose suit do you have on? Whose suit is this with these sneakers? Who is it? I'm gonna need for you to cut it out. This right here. This ragtag team of what the fuck right here. That's what this is, a ragtag team of what the fuck. Like, I want to know, is Tiffany prego? Has anyone else noticed? It's just like, I don't know. It's just, it's giving. It's giving prego. I don't know why. It's like it's stuck in my head, and I'm not usually wrong about these types of things. Like when prego starts popping in my head for somebody, they be prego. So like, like I can smell the motherhood on you. You know, you're pregnant. Tiffany, mama just curious. I'm not saying you are. I'm just asking. Is Tiffany prego? I'm just curious, okay? And whose baby is it? I said that just to be an asshole. Just being honest. That's like straight asshole behavior, me saying that, okay? I mean, it's still a question that Kamal's probably going to ask the same question, if we're being honest. He's going to ask the same shit. Oh, I'm going to have to break this up and see the other guy spoke too. So I'm going to catch that, put that in another video. But I was at work. I had to go to work, and so I missed it. So I thought I'd come in, peek in, and see how it went, okay? Tiffany is still up to her shenanigans. She definitely don't take no for an answer. She's quite persistent. I mean, and put it in, let me know in the comments if you're still here in the comments. First of all, put a 2. If you're still in the comments, put a 2 in the comment section. Like if you're still here in this video at this point, put a 2. I want to know who my people are who are watching my full video. I want to know who my real riders are. That's how I'm gonna know. Put a 2 in the comments, okay? And then also put if you think that she still actually has some type of chance, because she hasn't given up on this Thornton Township thing. So if you still actually think that she's possible, that she has a chance to get that position back, that Thornton Township supervisor position, I'm curious to know, okay? Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. Just no. Just why would I, okay? Well, mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh.